They were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. First snap, and Lamar's going to throw. Hopkins making the grab downfield. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
This is Henry on 2nd, and he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21.
From the gun, Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. They'll run here with Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Back to Henry. This time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish up their opening drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Here's Tyler Loop, now on for the extra point. And he's off the mark, no good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Here's Chenault on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
He was brought down by Matt Milano. go back at the 28-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's good for Baltimore. First down. First down. And
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal from inside the 1. Jackson trying to sneak it. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end. Oh, look at this. They're faking it. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch him off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 43. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
He puts some juice on it deep. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he makes it across. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get some late points and the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Pass now to kick this away. Power squid kick is taken in. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Pass now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They bring their tight end left. First down, here's Lamar. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's second down. Throwing again is Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
On first down, Jackson headed out right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Jackson yet again. Short pass brought in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Jackson's going to throw again. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second down, here's an option. He breaks the tackle, and he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They're now set for first and 10.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven.
Jackson keeping it himself. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option...
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Brandon Condrington to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's Cook. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Again, it's Cook. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Here we go, third and less than a yard.
And it's third down.
Another one for Cook. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
First down, Bill.
Now, oh, the football's loose. And the Ravens make the recovery. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. From the gun, a run for Henry. Jukes one defender. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Lamar off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. No one around. He's got space. And we're going to have first and goal when we begin our fourth quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win.
quick, ready?
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
To the right, to the right. All right. Nice one.
Lamar's going to keep this one. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Johnson brought him down. It's a loss of 5. Brings up second and goal.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Jackson keeping it himself. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
He doesn't slide down if he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. It's only 1 yard on the run, partner, and that's going to leave him with a tough fourth and goal.
A 29-yard attempt.
Oh my goodness, they're faking it. And they score. They trade an attempt at 3 into 6 with the fake. Defense wasn't napping, Brock. They were trying to stay aware of fakes, but wow, that one floored them. No idea what was about to happen.
Do you know how hard it is when you know that's cool? When you know you've got an opportunity to make that happen, everybody's got to be so poised not to have any tell. Fakes will often get you first downs, Kate, but not too often do we see one go for 6.
That was awesome. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Cotterington now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This is complete to Dawson Knox. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Bills first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down throw for Allen. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the...
This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. The throw again. It's Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Leads to second and goal.
Again, Allen to the air. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the...
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bills now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a James Cook touchdown. So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game. He'll look to throw it. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Well, the comeback is proceeding according to plan, Brock. That conversion trims this to a field goal game. Now get that ball back, baby. Get it back.
And you know that special teams coach is down there telling his guys that. Don't come back to these sidelines. Don't come off this field unless you go get me the ball to give this offense yet another opportunity.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
180. Get hot. 180.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Andrews has it, working downfield. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Lamar's going to keep this one. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, Henry. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
4th and forever coming up. Setting up to pass. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Coaches challenge you to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Caught at the 20-yard line. And it's stopped. What an ending we almost just witnessed. But they got to him before he could reach that end zone. This game's over. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.